Hello. In this program we'll see, in this video we'll see a couple of programs about files. Yeah. So this is my directory. It has two files, test1.c, test2.c, and there is no other file. Yeah. So let's open test1.c. Okay. So let's run it part by part. Huh? So let's focus on this part first. So what does it do? These are declarations. You declare a file pointer, some integers and some strings character. Then you call fopen on these arguments. The first argument is a string, newfile.txt. It's supposed to be the name of a file, the name of the file that you want to open, and I want to open it in write mode. I want to write things to it. So our directory does not have any other file other than test2.c and test1.c. So in this case, fopen is supposed to create a file and name it newfile.txt, and then open it in write mode and return a pointer to it, which will get assigned to f. Then we write the string hello world to that file using fprintf. We also write an integer and a string using format specifiers. This is just to demonstrate that fprintf is a function for formatted output and it's capable of writing typed data. Then we close f. Yeah. So let's run this part. See what happens. So this is it compiled fine. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So then, if I look at my directory, there is now a file called newfile.txt, and if I open it, I will see whatever I wrote in it. So this printf wrote hello world, and then fprintf, and the following fprintf put a space and then wrote 10, then another space and wrote the string s, and this is exactly what you see here. Okay, let's now try reading whatever we wrote. Yeah. Yeah. So okay. So let's just do it by run it in parts. So firstly we closed if and then reopened it in read mode, and then I read a string. I am reading a string using fscanf, reading it into this array t. And percentage s, what is it supposed to do? It's supposed to read a string, and whenever it encounters a space or a new line character, it's supposed to stop scanning, and then it stores the string it reads to t as a null terminated string. This is what it does. And then I'm printing it back to the display. So then what do so if I read it, run it again, so I see hello being printed. Yeah. And it's preceded, there is a new line character, so there is you see a new line being printed here, and you see hello because this is the first string. So because hello, there is a space, so if you want to read till the end, then you'll have to alter the format specifier accordingly. You can put, for instance, you can then it reads the entire thing. This instructs it to read till it sees a new line character, but here there is no new line, but the file ends. Yeah, and then there is a special character called EOF that marks the end of the file, and fscanf stops scanning whenever it reads an EOF, and it saves whatever it scanned in D as an null terminated string, which gets printed here. Okay, so let's remove this maybe, so that so that we read only the first string hello, and then I can use fscanf to read two characters successively and then print them in new lines. So the next character is a space after hello that gets printed. So see here, fscanf reads, so it remembers how much it read, and next time you try reading from the file, you read the next character. This fscanf reads the character that's right after this O, which is a space, and prints it. This printf prints it. Then this fscanf reads the character that is after the character that we last read, which is the space. After that it's W, hello world, which is what it prints. Okay. Now let's look at the other file, new file.txt. txt after we ran test1.c. So now what does test2.c do? It opens the file in append mode. I do not want to spoil whatever exists in the file. I want to add to it. Then I use the fputs function to add a line to the file. Another line. And then we again use fputs to add yet another line. And then close it. Okay, so I think there is this statement is repeated. Okay. Let's run it in parts. So okay. Now what does new file.txt contain? This is what it has. So it added the first call to fopen, to fprintf. Test2.c. fputs. The first call to fputs added the string another line, and then the second call added yet another line. So as you can see, fputs does not put a new line at the end of the string. If you want a new line to be put, you will have to put it like explicitly. So let's do that maybe. Let's begin from a new line and then add a new line. The end. Okay. So then let's first run test1.c so that the file is test1.c. Okay, great. Now let's run test2.c. So I have to compile it again. Now as you can see, the two lines are in two different lines really. Okay. Then you close f by a call to fclose. Let's now open it using fopen in read mode. The first call to fgets, let's understand it. So t is a long array of length 100, but we are passing 3 as the size parameter. So what is it supposed to do? So remember what fgets does. It scans until it either sees a new line or the file ends or it has read size -1 characters. So size -1 is 2 here. So in this case, it will stop after it has read size -1 characters. Yeah. So what is the content of the file? Yeah. This is the content of the file. It will add again another line and yet another line. If I run test2.c on top of this, let me again run test1.c to initialize my file. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Great. Now, okay, so let's go through the program once. So it will read the first 2 characters really of the file, and then stop. And then that string of length 2 will be stored in T, and that will be printed in this printf statement. Next, the size parameter is 100, which is way more than the number of characters you need to read until you see a new line. So this call to fgetTest will actually read the rest of the line. We will see that it remembered how much it read, how much this call to fgetTest read, and then this call to fgetTest will read from there until the next new line, and that portion will be stored in T, and that will be printed out in this printf, in this call to printf. And then we will read 2 successive lines and print them. Yeah. So let's run test2.c and see what happens. Great. So this is new file. Remember the first word, the first line was hello space world. This before test1.c, even after, yeah. And then this is what we have now. So hello space world, and then the first call to getS will read only 2 characters. So HE is what it will read, which is what this printf will print. And as you can see, this HE is getting printed. The next printf, the next fgetS is supposed to read the rest of the line. So it reads the rest of the line, that is LLO space world 10 welcome, and after welcome there is a new line, and this is where it stops, and that is what is stored in T, and this is what is printed by the next printf. And then you read the next line, which is another line, and print, and read the next line, that is yet another line, and print. There is an extra new line because there is a slash in this printf statement. Yeah. Okay, and finally you will want to close the file pointer. Okay, thank you.